I mean, you've got the government's job retention scheme, and that's a bonus that the government are going to be paying to every employee, regardless of how much you earn, regardless of the level of pay, for every employee that's been furloughed during the qualifying period. And you've got to be employed with effect you've got to be employed but furloughed up until the 31st of October, but remain in employment until the 31st of January. Then on the 21st of February, those employers can make a claim for the bonus. That's a £1,000 bonus. So regardless of how much somebody's earning, the £1,000 bonus will be paid. It's down to the employer's discretion whether they then pass that on to the employee, whether they keep it for themselves. I suspect the number of employers I've spoken with are going to keep and retain that money for themselves and assist their cash flow as a bonus effectively for keeping people in work during that period of time. We also have the job support scheme that the government announced about 4 weeks ago. So with effect from the 1st of November, an employee is able to claim approximately 77% of their pay. The employee has to return to work more than a third of their employment, which the employer will then pay a third of the employee's pay. The government will then top that up by a second third, so 2/3 of the pay will be collected, will be paid by the government. So 1/3 by the employer, 1/3 by the employee, by the government. That creates 2/3. And the employee can then work, that will retain the employee in employment. That's the idea. That's going to run for about 6 months. So that's the two ideas that sort of, I guess, have now taken over from the furlough scheme, or about to take over from the furlough scheme. It'd be interesting to see how that works. I think there's less risk there for employers to be able to sort of manipulate the situation. Because I think, unlike the furlough scheme, you're either furloughed or you're not. Here, the employee is having to be in work, and therefore they're generating pay. So that's the two things that the government are going to be introducing over the next, with effect from the 1st of November.